Okay, an update on the new convict babies, for goodness sakes. I've taken everything out of the tank. I took the female and moved her to another tank because he would not let her help take care of the babies. They are about 6 days old now. They are smaller breeds, so they're pretty tiny. But they are eating. They eat fish fry every day. And he's hiding right now. All of them got fed this morning. They hang around the filter because there's food on that filter, and they eat food off of that sponge filter. But he's got them pretty much corralled over there in that corner for the most part. But yeah, he wouldn't let the female help the baby, so I took her out. And so there won't be any more babies as long as I keep him separate from the females, which they are now in the 75-gallon with the fire mouth, and the first brood of babies that this male fathered, which I'm going to show you in a second. The big difference that happens between a week old and 6 weeks old is exponential. So that's them. But there's MWAM. Isn't he pretty? There's one of the female convicts, and those are the first babies that the convicts had. Look how big they are already. I had originally put a few in here as feeders when they were small, but they hide really well and they survived, so I just ended up putting all of them in here when they got big enough. Too big to eat by the other fish. Unbelievable how fast these fish grow. I mean, look at them. The difference in the age, and they're really only a month apart. I'll be able to tell the males from the females pretty soon. But most of these convicts right here, these babies, will be traded into a local fish store for merchandise or credit. There's one of the females. There's one of the females. All those three large convicts, they're all females, and one of them is the mom of these babies. And they don't normally keep a family tie once you get them up and about in an environment. They don't pay too much attention after they're so old, so they're just like a colony of convicts right now. And the firemouth, that's convict. That's a female. There's the firemouth. Is in here with the convicts all by himself. And I am beginning to think that, as opposed to it being a false firemouth, it may be a hybrid, and it would be a shame if they sold me a fish as a firemouth that turned out to be a hybrid. And I'm not going to fuss about it, but I'm going to be a lot more particular in the purchase of my fish, which there won't be any purchases. I've already got too much fish. But yeah, that's the false firemouth. That's MWAM. And of course I put CFW in here. She is a smaller female. The larger female is right there. And yeah, that's a bigger fish. I'm beginning to wonder if that's actually a female right there, but it treats the females like they're the enemy, and hangs around the firemouth quite a bit, so I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway, that's the update on the convicts, the first babies there, the size of them, as opposed to the new babies that you saw at the beginning of this video. Thank you for tuning in. I will be making a tank video pretty soon with some nice music to listen to. Perhaps somebody would be interested in having that, but I wanted to make sure that everything was good before I did that. Because there's been so many babies born recently, I've held off on making a tank video with music because everything has been so chaotic. So I will be doing that soon. And thank you. I hope you appreciate this video and viewing my fish. Have a lovely day.